guys, I'm Aussie Villain. Welcome to Season 3, Episode 10 at Brentford as we follow in Dean Smith's footsteps, the final episode of Season 3 at Brentford. And today we're going to be playing Leeds to round out the Premier League season. We are going to finish 6th no matter what happens here. Then we're going to have our end of season awards and also our goal of the season competition. So it's a big episode today. But we have just the one game. But before we get to that, here against Leeds, you can see we are the favourites. One little piece of news to catch you up on is that Marek Hamšík has signed his contract extension. One more year of Marek. I just think it makes sense with European football for next season to have somebody in there. We know what he can do. He's a team leader. I think he's club captain. Is he club captain? I think he is club captain. Yeah, and just keep him around for another season and just see what we can do with him. There's someone mentioned in the comments as well, even just for mentoring. The 38 grand a week's a lot to mentor, but you know what I mean. I think he's going to be useful, especially, as I said, just in European games, if nothing else. But there we go. That's the only real news to update you on. Let's see what we're doing here. Brendan Rodgers is the Leeds United coach, and a big congratulations to Leeds United in real life for getting back to the Premier League and winning the Championship as well. Brendan Rodgers, a good manager, obviously. An attacking standard style of play is what we're expecting. Now, the scouts are expecting sort of a narrow diamond. So how much we can read into this is debatable, but this is how they played against Burnley, where they beat them. But like I say, I don't know how much of that we're going to be able to take on board. And this is the team for the final day of the season. We are playing a little bit of an experiment here, if I'm honest. So we're going to be with Gunnarsson in goal. Michelotti, Mikelin's going to come in and play this one. Just get the young defender some experience with Solet and Bogle. Now, unfortunately, Soesi has been called up into the that Toulon tournament, so he's not available for this one, which is a shame, which is why Mikelin is playing. Bogle, as I said, at right back there. We're going to give Quinn the start, see how he goes as a deep-lying playmaker in this one next to Mejbri. The reason we're playing Mejbri and not Hamšík in this one is basically because he's got more legs, basically. We're going to could potentially be a little bit short in midfield. And the reason that Farai is not playing is there a reason why Farai is not playing? No, there's not. I don't know why Farai's not playing. He's just not playing this one. And Deddy, back from injury. He's going to play right wing for this one with Luca Bacchio, who's just been called into the Belgian team. He goes down the left. We're going to try Dan as a false 9. I'm trying to figure out the best way to get the best out of him. He's got good dribbling, good finishing, good first touch, and good off-the-ball movement and flair. I'm thinking maybe a false 9 is where we need him, and then Arp can sort of exploit any space, and Luca Bacchio can exploit any face space that he sort of creates by dropping in and coming forward. So this is the lineup. Let's see how we do. Final day of the season against Leeds United. So there we go. The scouts did get this one right with the narrative. Is it Luca Zidane? Is he any good? He's not good, is he? I mean, he's a professional footballer. How bad can he be? But yeah, no, he's not great. Certainly no Zinedine, is he? Anyway, we can see the way they're lining up there. Got their prove a point today, says Bowen. Just show us what you can do, boys. Final day of the season at home. Let's send the fans home happy. And here we go. It's been a good season, I think. 6th is probably, I mean, it's a little bit disappointing considering how we started the season. But all in all, it's not the worst thing that could have happened this year. My concern with this formation, as I said, is that we could be overrun in midfield. And I'm a little bit worried about them having a number 10 and us not having a DM in there. But we'll see how we go. Here we go. Good ball down the line there for Bogle. Crossing Dan. It's there and Dan sticks it away. A first goal on YouTube for Dan. A third of the season. Bogle with the assist. 15 minutes in. It's 1-0 to Brentford. And, well, there we go. That all looked very, very nice. Quinn with the ball down the line. Bogle in acres of space. Picked out his man. And Dan just pulled forward off the defender and planted his header. That's his second headed goal for us. Not too bad for someone who's supposed to be a winger that we're trying to use his dribbling and finishing ability in the centre of the park. Excellent stuff, boys. Excellent stuff. So it'd be interesting to see if this actually could work for us. Then, this is something we could use next season. Michelotti with a crossing. It's Arp there this time, and Arp straight into the arms of Zidane. That doesn't sound right. That's someone. How can your name be Zidane and you decide to be a goalkeeper? That is outrageous. Anyway, ball forward. Can't pass, so maybe that's why he's in goal. There we go with Bogle. Forward ball for Arp. Can Arp get a second goal for us? No, Zidane there does make a decent save. I wonder if they call him Luzi instead of Zizou. Anyway, Dan with the corner. Ball in, back post. No one's there. Headed away. And that'll do it for that one. We have a throw to defend here. This is where I'm a little bit, as I said, a little bit concerned about how we are going to shape up defensively here. I do have the lines compact to try and stop there being a massive... Oh, Dan has had that absolutely passed into his feet perfectly. Keeps possession. Arp gets it, his name Quinn gets it forward early for Arp. Arp is a little bit isolated up there. Gets past his man's dads. And Ndidi's there. Ndidi is there for Arp. And Arp sticks it away. Oh, we've hit him on the break. A 16th goal this season for Fiete Arp. It's a slow start he had as well, and I was certainly worried he was going to be a bit of a flop for us, but he created most of that himself, did really well to hold up possession, and Ndidi was there. Lizu with the save, straight to Arp, and Arp has done his best to put it wide, but off the inside of the post it goes in, and it is 2-0 to Brentford, and we just may have stumbled across something for next season here. Here we go with Quinn. In there for Mejbri. Mejbri back for Quinn. He's looked impressive, hasn't he? In the, 45 minutes or so we've seen him in a Brentford shirt. He's looked quite good. Ball down the line there for Luca Bacchio. Can he get a cross back in? He can. Dan's there. It's blocked away, and it's Mejbri. And Mejbri makes it 3-0, and it's an opening day. Also, it's a closing day, a final day demolition of Leeds United. Wonderful, wonderful stuff from Brentford. We've got a real sting in our tail, don't we, the Bees? That's horrible. That is absolutely horrible. Luca Bacchio did really well. Picked out Dan. The shot was blocked, but Mejbri coming in absolutely lathers it. Lizu there has absolutely no idea, or Luzi, whatever his name is. And look at that. What a performance this is. What a performance this is. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. Is there anybody want to give a game to on the bench? I wouldn't mind giving Monroe another game. But I think that's just been absolutely wonderful. Keep your focus, boys. Dan and Arp up top are looking as though they might be... they might have stumbled across something here. And Ndidi, of course, the wonder kid playing down the right. There's a lot to like about this team. If we can get Mejbri back next season, that would be a nice bonus as well. We are going to have to strengthen our midfield. We're going to have to potentially look at strengthening our defence as well. I don't think the individual defenders we have are too bad. That's sort of the weird situation. I think we're making mistakes. Ball in. Luca Bacchio's there. Oh, he's good in the air as well. I just expected the net to bulge there. Another Brentford highlight. This is wonderful, wonderful stuff. Arp gets into the box. He's going all himself. Arp, can he pull it back now? No. Goalkeeper has the ball in his hands. I think we're a little bit too slow getting forward to support him there. And, I mean, it can happen, can't it? Another highlight. Jayden Bogle in for Quinn. Quinn for Bogle. Back for Quinn. Bogle's in space. He goes forward to Mejbri, to Ndidi. Ndidi goes past one. Ndidi's in here. Can Ndidi finish? No. Zidane turns it behind for a corner. And Luca Bacchio to take. Decent ball in. Zidane is there. Claims it. Alright, let's make some changes here. Let's get Monroe on in place of Mejbri, perhaps. Yeah. I think he maybe does have a future as a midfielder, so I want to try him in that role as well. And I think I'm happy with I want to try and get Ndidi as much game time as possible, so we might leave the Wizard on the bench for this one. We could bring him on to play up front, I guess. Ndidi with a free kick. Decent ball in. It's Solet at the back post, and his header goes just over the bar. Let's maybe do that. Let's maybe get the Wizard on to play in place of Arp, who's had a really good season for us. And Lewis Potter, we haven't seen too much of him this year. When he has played, he hasn't been fantastic, but we haven't played him as much this year. And that's a shame, because he's been really good for us in the past. Do we have one more goal in us? The Bard with a throw to Dan. Back to Michelotti. Can he get a ball forward? He goes back to the Bard. A little bit under hit, but we got away with it there. In for Monroe. Monroe across for Quinn, who's had a really good game in there, hasn't he? Out there for Bogle. He's got space. He goes down the line for Ndidi. Can we pick out the player at the back post? It's there. It's Bacchio. It's still there. And Luca Bacchio sticks it away. It's 4-0. It was scrappy. It looked like his initial header maybe came back off the post. They couldn't clear it, and then he just had a simple case of tucking it away. Look at the space that Bogle's in. They're too narrow in that narrow diamond, aren't they? And Ndidi gets it forward, and Luca Bacchio's initial cross off the crossbar, his initial header off the crossbar. Goalkeeper and defender got in each other's way, and Luca Bacchio just had a simple case of tapping it home. 7th of the season for him. Michelotti's got a bit of a kick in the shins. Can we make it 5-0? And Ndidi back for Quinn. Quinn, good ball in. No, didn't have the bend on it, did it? It just sort of arrowed into the goalkeeper's hands in the end. Zidane has it. We've got about 90 seconds to go in the season. Can we get ourselves a 5th goal? What has happened there? What has happened there? Gunnarsson with a stunning save to keep the clean sheet intact. Michelotti comes forward. What can he do? He can give it away, can he? No, he does keep possession just about. Munro in for Quinn. The 2 young Scottish Scots. Solet out to Bogle. Bogle to Ndedi. There's so much space down this right-hand side. He gets the cross in. That's a better one. Cleared away by the defence. That might just about do it. We're over time. 4-0 on the final day. It's been a wonderful, wonderful performance. Hopefully we can carry this form into next season now. But yeah, that's one way to end the season. The fans will go home happy, and it just leaves a good feeling about the season then, doesn't it? So we've ended the season winning, what, 3 from 4? Yeah, 3 from 5, 4 from 5. Anyway, we've had a good end. 4 from 5 we've won. We've had a really good end to the season. A stunning way to finish things off. Dan Arp, Mejbri, and Luca Bacchio with the goals. That is really, really good, boys. Really, really good. So a dominant win for Brentford. Liverpool win the Premier League. Well done to them. Luca Bacchio on form. When he's good, Luca Bacchio, isn't he? So well done to you. £32 million in the bank. We've paid out 1.3 million. Finances are looking good. We haven't got our transfer budget for next season as of yet. Hopefully we're going to get a nice little war chest though. But guys, wait right there. It's time for the end of season awards. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Brentford end of season awards. Oh, thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Oh, wow. Thank you. Thank you. Well, what a season. What a season that was. European football for Brentford next year. I'm really, really excited for that. It's been a wonderful achievement by the players, punching above our weight and competing with the big boys of English football. I think the only proper way to start the evening is by thanking them for their efforts with a big round of applause. Well done, boys. You've all done really, really well. Well done. The first award this evening is the Golden Pen for this year's signing of the season. And it's fair to say this guy was a bit of a financial risk. We paid him the big bucks. He cost us £8.3 million from Bayern Munich, but he certainly earned every penny of what we were paying him. This season's Golden Pen goes to Fiete Arp. The next award is the Golden Card, awarded to the player with this season's worst disciplined. And this guy, good season at the back, 8 yellow cards, earned the trophy. Congratulations, Oumar Solet. The next award is the Golden Bullseye, awarded to the player with the best pass completion. And this guy, he won it last year, and he'll probably win it next season as well. With 91% pass completion, the winner is our goalkeeper, Gunnarsson. The next award is the Golden Spoon, awarded to the player who feeds the strikers, the man with the most assists. And this guy, another new signing for this season, perhaps a little bit unlucky not to win the Golden Pen, to be honest. But he did a wonderful job getting up and down that left-hand wing for us. With 8 assists, the Golden Spoon goes to Ivan Michelotti. The next award is the Golden Anchor, awarded to that man that we can rely on, the man with the highest match average rating. And we've already seen this guy up here once tonight. He was a definition of consistency for us, with an average match rating of 7.19. It's Mr. Reliable in front of goal. It's Fiete Arp. The next award is the Golden Cross, awarded to the man that kept the physios most busy, the man who was injured most this season. And we got this guy in on loan, and to be honest, I was hoping he'd give us more on the field than he gave us off the field. But he did certainly keep the physios busy. With 26% of the season missed, the Golden Cross goes to Hannibal Mejbri. The next award is the Golden Soother, awarded to the baby of the team, this season's best young player. And, well, this guy, I don't know if he qualifies as a young player at 24, but he was wonderful nonetheless. The Golden Soother goes to that man again, Fiete Arp. Now it's time for one of the big ones. It's time to award the Golden Boot for this season's top goal scorer. And, well, let's face it, we all know who it is. With 16 goals, it's Brentford's favourite German. It's Fiete Arp. And now it's time to give the award for Viewers Player of the Year, one that I know means a lot to the players. And this season we had 4 nominees, but there was one who was a comprehensive winner in the vote, with 83% of the vote. Congratulations to Jayden Bogle. Now, before we get to awarding this season's Player of the Year, we do need to take a moment to acknowledge the team of the season. If you do just direct your eyes up to the screen, you will see, no surprise, the goalkeeper is Gunnarsson. The back 4 is Michelotti, McKenna, and Solet. Dobson is your defensive midfielder. What happened to James Garner? The midfield proper is Hamsik, Palaversa, and Mejbri. And your strikers are Arp and Raspadori for some reason. There you go, guys. Congratulations. You've all had, well, most of you have had good seasons. Congratulations. And now it is time for the big one, to award the Golden Star for this season's B of the season. The Golden B, we should call it, really, shouldn't we? Brentford's Player of the Year. And this guy was, well, he was magnificent all season. Bit of a slow start. He's basically taken over the award ceremony tonight. With 40% of the vote, the winner is... it's Fiete Arp. So there we go. Congratulations to Fiete and the rest of the winners. It's been a wonderful season. It's been a wonderful evening. And next season, Brentford goes to Europe. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. It's going to be a big summer ahead. And we'll see what we can do in the transfer window to strengthen ahead of that big first European campaign. Could we go on and get Europa League glory and get back into that, not back in, but get into the Champions League. But anyway, I'd like to thank everybody in the auditorium tonight. Thank you for you watching at home. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and I'll see you again next season at the Brentford Community Stadium. Thank you, everybody. So there we go, end of season awards are done for another year. I forgot to mention earlier that, just a reminder, there is no episode of the Brentford series tomorrow. That is because I need some time to do the summer transfer special. But, coincidentally enough, it is a brand new season on the Bala series. So if you haven't, you're not watching that yet, there's a very good time to jump over and maybe watch that as sort of something if you need your fix of Aussie villain for some reason. But anyway, end of season awards are done. And Fiete Arp basically cleaned up, didn't he? 40% of the vote he had ahead of Jayden Bogle and Solet as Player of the Year. The Hamsik goal was goal of the season. We'll come back to that in just a second. Fiete Arp was also signing of the season, which is just about fair enough. He was also Young Player of the Year, and at 24, I do strongly disagree with that. Team of the season. I have a few questions about this. Dobson instead of Garner. Raspadori instead of somebody else, probably Luca Bacchio, but... obviously, maybe just as an out-and-out striker, they've gone with Raspadori there. But I think Luca Bacchio probably, for me, would have got into that Team of the Year. Arp was the top goal scorer with 16. He was also the highest average rating, the Golden Anchor, with 7.19. Michelotti won the Golden Spoon with 8 assists. It was Gunnarsson with the Golden Bullseye, 91% pass completion. We don't give out Man of the Match awards on the night, but Fiete Arp picked up 5 of those. And Solet won the Golden Card with his 8 yellows. Not a single red card this season, which I don't know if it's good or bad. I always feel like it should have 1. But there we go. Season in review. 6th in the Premier League. Absolutely brilliant. 4th round FA Cup loss, which was a bit of a disappointment against Chelsea in a replay. We lost in the 3rd round of the Carabao Cup. That was a disappointment. Match of the season, a 5-0 demolition of Dean Smith's Nottingham Forest. Moment to forget was our absolute smashing at Gunnarsson. We sold out, whether that be... what's it called? Where we at Selhurst Park, wasn't it? Or at the end there, now Brentford Community Stadium. But anyway, that's good to see. Only 4th highest in players used. 4th in the Premier League. Disappointing for me. I'm usually top of that competition. Vision and expectations. Is there anything there that is... yeah, I mean, it's all roughly the same. What do they want us to do next season? Mid-table. And reach the first knockout round of the Europa League. So I guess that's fine. What do we got here? Dynamics. We can see the squad dynamics there. I'm hoping Palaversa will come back. Not sure about that one yet, because we're still not paying any of his wages, are we? I don't think, on Palaversa. McKenna and Hamsik, well, we know Hamsik's around. I'm hoping McKenna will stay. And yeah, we'll just kind of see where the summer takes us in terms of, we'll do that off camera, in terms of, you know, where and how we can strengthen. Training camp destination, yep, US sounds good. Let's go there. Post-match thing versus Leeds. Hamsik coaching qualifications. He's got another coaching license, which is good. He may be able to come in. It's looking as though he could be a decent manager. Not so much a coach, but I wonder if we can get him another coaching course over the summer. There we go, Marek. Excellent stuff there for you. All right, now let's go and have a quick look at the squad for this year, so we can get a sense of what we need to do coming into the new season. We can see the players that played: Gunnarsson, Solet, Arp, Bogle. We know who the other presents are. I always think the best thing to do is have a look down the bottom who you didn't use. We know Marley Felix wasn't registered in the squad. We probably, for the good of his career, just need to look to move him on. He hasn't quite worked out. We basically just got too good too quick. Hey, we didn't really use. Maybe we look to move him on as well. He's only a youngster, but I don't think, maybe with European football, he could be a useful player to keep around, but we'll wait and see. He's only 20, so there's time there for him. Rasic, I would like to move on. I just don't think he's not bad. He's not bad, but yeah, I'm not sure about him, to be honest. And we've got a couple of other youngsters there. And James Justin's another one I would like to move on, actually, and see if we can get an upgrade at right back, potentially. But so that's the players we did and didn't use. Of course, European football next season does mean that we will have more games as well, so I've got to bear that in mind. Arp was well and clear the top goal scorer. Michelotti got 7 in August, I think, and then didn't get another one all season. Bacchio had a good year, a decent year, 7 goals from his 12 starts. Bogle was good. Monroe, I think he got a hat-trick and a double, and that was it for him. He's very... when he's good, he's good. When he's not, he's not. Palaversa, Dan got a couple of goals towards the end of the year, which is promising for next season as well. We have a quick look here at assists. Michelotti, Arp, Bogle. Arp was just brilliant, wasn't he, at times this season. Farai definitely didn't have the season he had last year, did he? Only 3 goals and 4 assists. He was much, much better than that last year for us. Potter as well did okay without being outstanding. Again, it's sort of like last year. We just need to basically score more goals. Average match ratings, that's disappointing. For a team that came 6th in the league, we really do need to have more players getting up into the averaging over 7, don't we? But I think as much as anything, that just shows, that we do still need to improve. But we are, for the most part, a young team that I think will still improve. But that does now bring us to goal of the season. Now, if you're new and you don't quite understand how this works, basically the Marek Hamšík goal and 3 others that I deem worthy of goal of the season. There'll be a little link at the top of the description down below. Click on that and go and vote for your favourite goal into this compilation just here. And before that, we'll have a quick look back at some of the honourable mentions from the past season as well. So, as I said, quick reminder, no episode tomorrow. We'll be back on Monday with the summer transfer special. And I'm really, really excited for this summer. Let me know how you think we should strengthen. Obviously, it's difficult to say who with because, we're a little ways into the game here. And I will see you then. Take care. And here are our top 4 goals from the 23-24 season. Don't forget to vote for your favourite.